Good morning, Rails.
My name's Aaron.
And my name's Biker. Welcome to the Weekly Hopper. Did you know that fixing someone's car is a great birthday gift?
Speaking of which, let's find out who's getting their birthday spankings this week. Happy birthday, previously mentioned individuals.
Fun fact, if you clap 3 times and scream at the top of your lungs, the lunch lady will give you a cupcake for your birthday.
Really?
Give it a try, or just eat your lunch like a normal person.
Well, let's find out the lunch menu from Mr. Voss himself.
Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Voss.
I'm Miss Voss.
Nice blouse.
Thank you. You as well.
What do they call that?
A fleece.
No, twinsies?
Twinsies.
Twinsies today. Hey, who's ready to hear about the lunch menu? Well, we're going to tell you anyway. All right, first let's cover what you eat every day, or the options you have available every single day. What do we got here, Nora?
Well, for breakfast, you can pretty much always count on a cereal bar or a bowl with yogurt, fresh fruit and juice.
And a cheese stick once in a while?
A cheese stick occasionally.
You can always get fresh fruit and juice for breakfast all week long. And fruit and veggie bar every day in the main line. You can get that every day. So we're not going to cover that again. Now let's go Monday. What do we got for Monday?
Sounds good. Monday for our breakfast, we have a snack and waffle or hot oatmeal.
A snack and waffle?
Snack and waffle.
I got you.
Yep.
And we're going to keep breakfast rocking into lunch. French toast sticks, sausage patty, hash browns in a fruit cup.
Beautiful.
What if I'm in a hurry?
What if you're in a hurry? Oh, at the Rails Express line, you can get super nachos.
There's some controversy with the Express line. We might have to cover that.
We'll cover that at the end.
All right. Tuesday, mini Cinnies and a cheese omelet.
Or a cheese omelet.
Or a cheese omelet.
Take it easy. Mainline, we've got a corn dog, tater tots, and baked beans.
Baked beans.
Rails Express, Mr. Voss, what do we got there?
Say I'm a cowboy and I just want baked beans.
You can have just baked beans.
Sweet. The Express. General Tso's chicken.
Yep.
T silent, right?
T is silent in America.
Thanks, Mr. Hall.
Breakfast on the 29th, we have pancake wrap or a yogurt parfait.
Everybody loves parfait. Cheeseburger in the main line with a WG bun. What's that stand for?
Whole grain, I believe.
W silent?
No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hang on a second. Something's burning down in Lakewood Township. Let's keep it rolling.
For the main line, we've got a cheeseburger with a whole grain bun, sweet potato waffle fries, and green beans. Rails Express line?
Pulled pork. Right off the BBQ. Thursday. Breakfast pizza. We all know that's just pizza. And a muffin top. That's a no-brainer. You're going pizza.
Mainline, we've got a whole grain chicken drumstick, mashed potatoes, gravy, glazed carrots, and a whole wheat cinnamon roll.
Express line turkey sub. And finally, Friday. You say it. I don't know what it is.
Brekkie. I think it's one of those grain bars that I see all over the hallways.
Okay.
Every Friday.
Well, lunch on Friday is a Friday favorite since 1997 when it was called Italian Dunkers. Why they got rid of that name, I don't know. But now it's garlic cheese bread with marinara sauce.
And golden corn.
And golden corn.
Rails Express Line, cheeseburger on a whole grain bun.
We never talked about glazed carrots and WG Sin roll.
We did.
Oh. Now, about the controversy with the Express Line, what have you heard on the street?
What I've been hearing on the street is that the Rails Express Line is always gone by the time the upperclassmen get to it. So they have to have mainline.
Whoa. So the most coveted lunch?
Taken by the middle schoolers.
Shocking.
Yep. More on that next week. All right, and that's all we got.
Thank you.
Lunch sure does sound delicious.
Unfortunately, the last segment is less tasty.
And what's that?
Pet of the week. Take it away, Bryce.
This week's Pet of the Week is Oliver, Carter Rango's golden retriever with a heart of gold and just a tiny streak of chaos. Oliver is the definition of excitement. Whether it's a walk, a toy, a squirrel, or absolutely nothing at all, Oliver is ready, tail wagging, always, energy level through the roof. As a classic golden retriever, Oliver is incredibly friendly and loves everyone he meets. Strangers, future best friends. Personal space? Yeah, he's still working on that. Now, we should mention Oliver can be a bit of a menace. Shoes may disappear mysteriously. Socks? Consider them his prized possession, and if there's mud nearby, Oliver will find it. But behind all that mischief is a sweet, loyal companion who just wants to have some fun and be loved. He's smart, eager to please, and with a little training and consistency, he'll shine brighter than ever.
I'm just waiting for his owner to be mistaken for a chew toy. That, and to hear all about the Tracy Lawrence concert last Thursday.
Hey-ya! Take it away, Jordan.
Howdy, I'm Jordan. Paint me a Birmingham, more like paint me a train track. What a night I had, Rails. I had the chance to see Tracy Lawrence live in concert. It's worth recapping how it all went. Before diving into the night itself, it's important to recognize the impact of his music, with top hits like Cowgirl Says Goodbye, Paint Me a Birmingham, Sticks and Stones, Alibis, and I See It Now. It's clear why fans continue to show up decade after decade over the course of his long career. Tracy Lawrence has helped shape the country music industry. He has released 14 studio albums, recorded more than 220 songs. His achievements include 18 number one singles on the country charts and over 40 entries on the Billboard country charts. He's also earned major industry recognition, including an ACM Award in 1993 for Top New Male Vocalist, a CMA Award in 2007 for Musical Event of the Year for Find Out Who Your Friends Are, and the 2023 CRS Humanitarian Award with over 13 million albums sold. His legacy speaks for itself. Now, let's take a look at how the night unfolded. First, it opened up with Tracy opening with Made in America. Renegades, Rebels, and Rogues, Find Out Who Your Friends Are, Alibis, Sticks and Stones, Is That a Tear, I See It Now, Somebody Paints the Wall, As Any Fool Can See, Texas Tornado. You're blowing me away again. How a Cowgirl Says Goodbye, My Second Home, If the World Had a Front Porch, Lessons Learned, Good Die Young, Can't Break It to My Heart. He also covered other artists like Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. Charlie Pride's Kiss an Angel, Good Morning. Joe Diffie's John Deere Green, and Charlie Daniels, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Last but not least, he did Time Marches On and Paint Me a Birmingham. That was the whole night, so I hope you enjoyed this recap, Rails. We'll see y'all next time.
What brilliant fashion.
How elegant!
Incredible.
let us see even more high fashion.
Hey guys, I'm Carter here with the Weekly Hopper. I am going to be doing a new segment with a couple of people. And this segment is to help people like me who is terrified of fashion, wants nothing to do with it, and is trying to teach kids in the school and people in the community and like myself that it is okay to get out of your comfort zone with clothing and accessories. My stylists today will be Allison, Ada, and Angela.
Carter kind of looks like someone.
Who?
I don't know. Probably someone in a movie.
Maybe some movie trivia will jog your memory.
Hi, I'm Miss Hoppy.
Carissa.
I'm Blake. I'm Bo. $1985.
We didn't have a chance. Yeah. I don't know.
Yep.
Spielberg.
Yes. This is a good system we got going.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yep. Rocky. Yes. The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger.
Yes.
Heath Ledger. Absolutely, we have our winners.
We lost.
I remember now! He looks like Dopey from Snow White.
I don't know.
Well, whether you believe it or not.
Weather?
No, that's not what I meant.
Let's take it to Maddie for the weather.
Thanks, guys. Getting into our forecast for the week, we're looking at some mild temperatures as we are heading into spring. Today, we are looking at a high of 44 and a low of 36, but make sure you bring an umbrella as we're expecting it to rain all throughout the day. Getting into our Tuesday, our rainy forecast isn't over yet because we're looking at a 20% chance of rain, but temperatures are getting in the 40s with a high of 48 and a low of 33. Wednesday, we're getting another round of those high 40s with a high of 47 and a low of 31. But on a brighter note, we're finally getting some sunshine in the early morning and late afternoon. But unfortunately, the sun won't stick around as we're supposed to get some cloudy skies heading into our Thursday. Speaking of moving into Thursday, we're going to experience some chilly 40s with a high of 45 and a low of 31. Friday, we're going to be looking at some more of the same weather with a high of 47 and a low of 31. Then, as we start to see some much needed turn in warmer temps for the weekend, with Saturday looking amazing with a high of 58 and your lows in the mid-30s. And to round out the week, Sunday looks to be the best day as we will see some scattered clouds with a high of 61. So spring is going to come around later this week after all. So make sure you get outside this weekend and soak up some of that vitamin D. Well, that's all the weather we have for this week. Back to you guys.
That's some sad weather.
Huh? Oh yeah, real sunny.
Are you even paying attention?
I don't go outside anywhere.
That's also sad.
Well, you know what else is sad? The end of this week's Hopper.
But it's here. I'm Biker.
And I'm not Biker.
To be Biker or not to be Biker. Have a good week, Rails.